Without a doubt, the murders in Seminole Heights have caused fear and panic in that neighborhood. But should you be worried that this killer is going to come to your neighborhood, to your home? And are we dealing with a serial killer? Those are just some of the questions that you've been asking us. And to answer those, we brought in crime prevention consultant and retired FBI special agent Dave Couvetier. Dave, thank you for being with us. First of all, is this a serial killer?
This particular situation actually meets the definition, the general definition of a serial killer, because we've got an individual that's acting alone. It's been killing more than two individuals, usually in separate locations, isolated from each other typically. And then there's a cooling off period at times, in which we experience here as well.
And when we look at this, I mean, we have 4 victims in less than 5 weeks. There was a space again until the most recent victim on November 14th, all in southeast Seminole Heights. TPD has said they believe that this person lives in this neighborhood, but you say maybe not.
Well, they're correct in the sense, statistically, someone who does something like this, a serial killer, will actually live within 1 to 2 miles from the location of the crimes. However, now given the state of affairs and how transient our society is, what we're looking at is potentially someone who is actually not a static resident, but one that's transient. Somebody who is familiar with the area, maybe grew up there, has family members, a girlfriend, some association where he can actually hide out in that particular location when he commits these crimes.
That being said, I mean, should I be worried if I don't live in Seminole Heights, if I live in another area of Tampa, if I live in another county, should I be worried that he could be moving to my neighborhood next?
Absolutely, because what he's doing right now, like we've seen in the past, is he's very comfortable with this location. However, at this point, he's probably looking for other locations outside this particular region. So everybody should be alert and everybody should be helping out. I can tell you that we commend the mayor and Chief Dugan and the Tampa Police Department. They are aggressive and professional. They are talking the talk and walking the walk with this guy.
And everyone, regardless of whether you're in Seminole Heights, if you live in a different area, you need to be vigilant as well. When we talk about the surveillance video that we have, because we have 2 pieces, well, we have several pieces. We have one from October 9th. We have another piece from November 14th. And with all of this surveillance video, with so many cameras around, how has this guy not been caught?
It's coming down to one thing, it's just getting the ID. Law enforcement has all the pieces to this situation, but they need one piece to the puzzle, and that's why we need a tipster to come forward to identify this individual. Give that crucial piece of information to law enforcement as quickly as possible.
Based on your 30+ years of federal law enforcement experience, you say that there could be someone out there who knows something and feels conflicted about coming forward.
I am personally very confident looking at this and looking from the outside in and using my experience to say that there is someone who knows exactly what's going on, and someone that either suspects, highly suspects, or directly knows what's happening, because this individual is contacting, he's emboldened, he's showing off, he's talking to somebody, and somebody knows that they're conflicted and they need to come forward.
You've been watching this case, and you came up with a few things that you've taken away from that. One thing you say is, this guy is playing with law enforcement.
Absolutely. When you look at the videos and you see what he's doing and how he's acting out right now, he's becoming very brazen. He's been emboldened. He is, really playing the mouse and the cat and mouse game here with law enforcement. It's a challenge to him. He's not really concerned about self-preservation. He's just concerned about getting caught.
There are so many officers in that neighborhood, and he's looking for that opportunity.
Absolutely. He conducts a risk assessment every time he goes out. If he sees that certain things meet his criteria, where it's nighttime, people are alone, people are distracted because they're on the phone or something else, he will attack and initiate his next criminal act. So people have got to understand that to make sure that they don't become the next victim.
You know, is there a certain time period during an investigation into a serial killer that is critical? The first 48 hours, the first 24 hours, is there a certain time frame?
Not in particular, and when you look at the overall situation, but because we're trying to save lives, the quicker is better. And that's what we're trying to do, is we need that person, that honorable hero, to come forward, do the right thing, contact somebody they trust in the community, a religious leader, a civic leader, contact law enforcement, say they want to be kept confidential. There's about a $100,000 reward that can help them out, and they can take advantage of this. Somebody's going to write this story, and they can be the hero in this story one day.
Because this guy's determined to kill.
He is going to kill. I am predicting that, again, based on what we've been seeing so far, he is going to act out again. He may take another cooling off period to look for his next opportunity, but he's going to be back on the radar again.
Dave, thank you. And it might not be Seminole Heights.
Exactly. So
thank you so
everybody in the region needs to come together, for this particular situation and help law enforcement with, to solve this matter.
Dave, thanks again for being with us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it for having me. Thank you.